going to be going over Scotty's lesson today. We're going to be using a clicker. And then this is a kennel lead. Put it on like a, put it on like a letter P. It's got to sit. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to go through his tricks that we've been doing in training. I'm going to get pause. I'm going to click first. If he does it right, pause and reward. If he does it wrong or backs up in the middle of something, you're going to hear me go, He knows what that means. We use that instead of saying no a lot. I'm going to just get going. Okay. So we're going to start with watch me. It's what we do on day one. It's kind of like his name game, but it's also another way to get him collected in the middle of when we're leash walking and everything. Watch me. Good watch. Yeah. Steady sit. Good sit. So when he does it right, you're going to hear me repeat the command and say good before it if he does it right. If he doesn't do it, I'm going to say get him collected and try again. Steady sit. Good boy. Good sit. You want to try not to repeat yourself too many times. He knows what they mean. He just needs to get himself collected and he'll do it. Good sit. Down. Good down. Good boy. Gotta sit. Good sit. Come, Scotty. When I have him come to me, I have him come all the way to me and have a seat. And then I click and reward. Sit. Oh boy. So we've also taught him place, which is different than kennel. Place is a blanket that you can have somewhere in the house that he knows to go to, and then you can have a toy on it. I like to get him to it, have him lay down, and then reward. And place can be moved all over the house instead of a crate. It's a lot more convenient. If you bring him somewhere, you can bring his blanket and tell him place so that he's not, it's just like it's like a kennel, but it's a lot easier to transport. And they love it for some reason. Steady, place. Good place. We want elbows down, and we want him relaxed on the blanket. We don't want him, Place. Good place. So because I didn't call him off and he heard Lisa get up and got excited, I just and then redirected him. Good place. Okay calls him off of place. That means he's free to go about his business. He obviously needs this to be consistent in practice because he really is drawn to people. He wants to be around everybody. So we start with short increments at place, and then we progress to eventually he'll go to place and enjoy being, he likes being there anyways, but the idea is that he doesn't pop right back up and come follow you. Place. He needs a little reminder to lay down a lot of times. But he'll get it.
But he doesn't get rewarded until he's laying down.
Right. Good place. So a lot of times, you don't want to say the words too many times, but if he's just laying there and he's eager and he's watching and he's engaged with me, I'll repeat it again. It's kind of like, right now he's not popping up, but it's something he did a lot in the beginning. Instantly wanted to jump up and see me and sit, and right now he's being really good, so we're gonna just keep rewarding him. Good place. And if you notice, when I say place, I kind of just like bring my hand out. For every command, we kind of do a verbal and a hand signal. So, okay, good boy. He'll do that a lot too. When he comes up, he'll come right up to me and sit. Even though right now he's free to do whatever.
Do you want to go through the hand signals then for the other ones?
So for sit, I'm gonna get Mark. See, right now he's really focused. I like this. This is Good watch. He's just watching me and wants to know what to do next. So for sit, we just kind of raise our hand up towards our mouth. Scotty, sit. Good sit. For down, we kind of do it exaggerated right now. Down. Eventually, you can just point. A lot of times he does just do that. Nope. Okay. Good boy. And then again for place. Scotty, watch me. Good watch. If he's kind of, like if we drop a treat during training, he's going to kind of hunt for it. So what I want to do before I ask him to do something else is get his attention again, which he's really good at, and make him look at me. Scotty, watch. Hey. Good boy. Hey, please. Good place. Good boy.
Release him and try that again because you're so close
I
to
know.
it.
Please. All right. You want the
Nope.
blanket, but
Nope.
yeah. So now I'm just gonna walk him around and try to get him.
So he gets no reward for that time because he didn't do it.
Correct. Catch me. Good boy. Ready? Scotty, please. Good place. Good boy.
Nice.
Good place, bud. Okay.
Good.
Okay. See, once he's like in the motion of doing his tricks, he does really focus. He gets very excited still. So we still are always working on not jumping, which he does jump. You can use the leash and give him a little pop and say or off. He knows that. We try not to use the word down when he jumps on you because down really means lay down. So not to confuse him. Good boy. I'm going through a lot of treats.
Because he's being a good puppy. Good boy.
Good boy.
Okay, so are you ready to do the leash walking?
Yeah.
Okay, so start at this door, which again would be just like how they're gonna put his leash on him at home to take him out for a walk.
You were recording?
Mhm.
Okay. So at every door, we make him sit. He usually will sit when you first put the leash on him and he understands that we're going to be walking. We want to gather his focus. A lot of times when you open a door, like in here, he knows what to expect basically at each door. But a lot of times there's dogs barking or other distractions, so really we want to make sure he's focused on walking beside us, not pulling ahead, not jumping. We want to keep him collected just like he is right now. Good boy. Feel free to reward any good behavior. Like if he just goes and sits or just goes and lies down. Good down. All those things. You can't be positive enough.
Where do you think he can get a clicker down there? I mean, probably any pet store,
Yeah,
right?
most
Do you want to
pet
show
stores
it to him on the camera?
So this is just a basic clicker. They have ones that have like a wrist thing. It clicks one way.
I think that one might be the most similar sounding, probably at Petco is my guess.
Right. I mean,
Because we order those online, but something small like that one.
Right.
Not complicated.
it's nice to have a couple. I always tell people like in the kitchen or in your living room. That way, if the dog is doing something good, that you can just have one handy and click. See how he knows? He's gonna try things like that, but he knows as soon as he hears that, just like
Right. He tried to steal her
and see,
treats.
look, he just went and he sat because he knows, and he usually gets a treat when he sits and it's good. So he just needs to be
He
reminded.
tried to steal her treats. And this is what they're working for. So this goes right with that food that I told you he eats. This is the liver Biljack. They're small liver treats. They make little ones even smaller than this too, labeled training treats. But the dogs do really good for these, so I'd recommend you pick some of those up. Okay, got enough to head out?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it, Sean. So we've been using a kennel lead. if you do choose to get one of these, you want it to be right up under his jaw. Otherwise, you can use a leash and a collar. He's easy. He does get excited. Good sit.
But the point is for it to be slack and not tight.
Right. Ready? So when I lead off, I'm going to lead off with my left. Scotty. Good. I had to recorrect him, so I'm not going to click and reward him on that. But when I first start off, I'm going to say, ready, let's go, and get really excited. And I'm going to start off with my left foot. And then when I stop, you're going to kind of see me do an exaggerated stop. I just do that so that he heals, which I'm not going to say heal, he's just going to sit and know to wait for me, and I'll tell him again when we're going to start walking. You don't have to do the big exaggerated foot stop, but I do it to help.
Yeah, he's still learning.
Good boy. You ready? So we want to make sure he's watching me. Watch me. Good boy. Ready? Let's go. Scotty. Good boy.
So that's at every door.
Sit. Okay. Good boy. And give a little pop. Good boy. Now we're away from the door. Scotty, watch me. Watch. Watch. Sit. Sit. Good. Ready? Let's go. Easy. Good.
So
Good boy.
he sat at that door on his own. Good.
Boy.